Once upon a time in a far-off land, there was a mighty emperor who had 3 sons, all brave and wise. His kingdom was rich and vast, but the emperor was troubled by a recurring nightmare that haunted him every night. In his dream, a mysterious voice told him that his days were numbered unless he obtained the enchanted water from the well of the Fairy of the Dawn. This water was said to cure any ailment and grant eternal life, but it was guarded by the powerful and elusive Fairy of the Dawn. Desperate to save his father, the eldest son set out on a quest to find the well. He journeyed far and wide, encountering many dangers, but he failed to return. The second son then took up the challenge, but he too disappeared without a trace. Finally, the youngest son, Petru, a kind-hearted and determined young man, decided to seek the well. The emperor, though fearful of losing his last son, could not deny Petru his wish. He blessed him and provided him with a magical sword, a loyal horse, and provisions for the journey. Petru embarked on his journey and soon encountered a treacherous forest filled with dark creatures and twisting paths. Guided by his courage and the wisdom of his horse, Petru managed to navigate the forest. He then reached a vast desert where he met a wise old hermit. The hermit, impressed by Petru's bravery and sincerity, gave him 3 magical objects: a cloak of invisibility, a healing potion, and a ring that could summon powerful allies. Continuing his quest, Petru faced numerous challenges, including crossing a raging river and climbing a perilous mountain. Each time, his magical items and the guidance of the hermit helped him overcome the obstacles. At last, Petru reached the enchanted garden, where the well of the Fairy of the Dawn was hidden. The garden was filled with the most beautiful flowers and trees, but it was also heavily guarded by fierce creatures and magical traps. Using his cloak of invisibility, Petru managed to sneak past the guards and approach the well. At the well, Petru encountered the Fairy of the Dawn herself, a being of immense beauty and power. She was surrounded by an aura of golden light and guarded the well with a fierce determination. The fairy, knowing Petru's intentions, challenged him to a series of tests to prove his worthiness. The first test was a riddle that required great wisdom. Petru, remembering the teachings of the hermit, solved it with ease. The second test was a physical challenge where Petru had to fight a powerful dragon. Using his magical sword and the help of his summoned allies, he defeated the dragon. For the final test, the Fairy of the Dawn asked Petru to show his true character. She created an illusion where Petru had to choose between saving a village from destruction or taking the enchanted water for himself. Without hesitation, Petru chose to save the village, demonstrating his selflessness and bravery. Impressed by his deeds and purity of heart, the Fairy of the Dawn granted Petru a vial of the enchanted water. She also revealed the fate of his brothers, who had failed the tests due to their lack of humility and selflessness. She revived them and allowed them to return home with Petru. Petru returned to his kingdom with the enchanted water, greeted with joy and relief by his father and the people. The emperor drank the water and was immediately healed, his strength and vitality restored. The kingdom celebrated Petru's return and the miraculous cure of their beloved ruler. The emperor, recognizing Petru's bravery and wisdom, declared him the heir to the throne. Under Petru's rule, the kingdom prospered and flourished, becoming a beacon of justice and peace. And so, the tale of Petru, the brave prince who conquered the trials of the Fairy of the Dawn, was passed down through generations, inspiring countless others with his courage and selflessness. The magical well and the fairy remained a guarded secret, known only to those pure of heart who might one day seek its wonders.